Welcome to another edition of Shane in the Fast Lane on Schuck's Truck, presented by Schottenkirk Toyota. I'm Muddy River sports writer Shane Hulsey. You may be seeing double over here. We got the Henry sisters from Pittsfield, Emma Henry, Grace Henry, Piper Henry. Thank you for joining me on the tailgate of the Toyota Tacoma. And you're just fresh off one of the crazier softball games maybe I've ever seen. 13-11 over West Hancock. We'll get to that and so much more. But we first have to start off with one of the coolest moments of the year when all three of you hit a home run in the same game. We'll start with you, Emma. What was that? What was that moment like?
That was a pretty special moment for me. I love being able to play with my sisters on the field and be able to come home and still have that bond. But for all three of us to be able to get in and have our clutch moments and hit home runs, that was pretty special for me.
And Grace, you've hit quite a few, but Emma and Piper, those are your only home runs of the year.
Yep.
How crazy is it? I guess I'll ask you, Piper. How crazy is it that you and Emma hit your only home runs of the year in the same game that Grace also just happens to hit a home run?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And Grace, just tell me about that. What that was like.
Well, I was the last at bat
Ironically
of the game.
enough.
Yeah, I came up. I knew I had to do a job, and just happened to go over. And I realized after the game we all three had it, so it was a very special moment.
And as far as we know, you're the only set of three siblings to homer in the same game. As far as we know, the records, who knows? But
Yeah.
that as far as we could tell, you are the only set of three siblings to hit a home run in the same game, and you just got to 20 wins today against West Hancock. That's a big accomplishment for you guys. Emma, just tell me what this season's been like.
It's been great. We knew coming into the season we wanted to build our program up, keep it strong, have more wins this year than we did last year, and we also set a goal to win a regional title. So coming in the year, everyone kind of was finding their groove, and we've just continued to accelerate throughout the season. We've hit 20 wins. Everyone's hitting the ball. We're having a pretty aggressive offense. Our pitchers are throwing well. So.
And that's the one thing about you guys. You guys hit the snot out of the ball. One of the best hitting teams in the area. You guys were really, really fun to watch, and both of you guys are cornerstones of that. Piper, not as much playing time as your sisters, but you've contributed nonetheless with the home run and the at bats that you've had in your sophomore season. Just tell me what it's been like contributing to this team.
Yeah, I do not get as much as they do, but I really try to capitalize on the opportunities that I do have, and I just love playing for my team.
There you go. And Grace, you and Emma leading the team and both hitting over 500. You have 9 home runs, I think it is. Is that number kind of eating at you? Like you want to get to 10?
I like even numbers. It'd be pretty nice.
It'd be nice to get it maybe in a regional, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. And of course, if you can't tell, twins.
Yes.
What's that been like over the years, just that bond that you guys have?
It's been up and down for sure. We definitely got into the pitching and catching aspect specifically because we were twins. Grace did not want to be a catcher, and I really wanted to be a pitcher, so she got put into that position. And so growing up and being able to learn with each other, being able to have that relationship where we can critique each other and build each other up and say, hey, you're doing this wrong, but hey, you're doing really good with this. It's a really good motivator for both of us, and it improves our game.
So Grace, you didn't want to be a catcher.
No, I was the typical 10-year-old. Everybody wants to pitch. I was really sad I had to be a catcher, but I've grown to like it
I
since
think it's
then.
worked out all right for you, hasn't it? I
It's
mean,
worked out
you're
for
going
me.
to.
You
Still pitch if you need to.
Yes.
Not that you really need to on this team. You got Emma, both Emmas.
Both Emmas, yeah.
Lila.
Yeah, I mean, just this team is something special, isn't it? Just
Yep. We fire on all cylinders.
there you go. And just who's the older one?
Me.
By how much?
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, pretty close.
So what was it like growing up? I mean, obviously you guys got into softball at a young age, but what's it like? What truly is it like having a twin?
It's a lot of arguing, a lot of figuring out how to communicate, just because we're very, very similar, and that can cause us to knock heads. But I think especially getting older, we've matured a lot, and I think we have a very close bond. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like having a best friend and an enemy at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how
There's
mature we're
days
talking
that
about.
I want nothing to do with her, and every day she's my best friend still. She's always someone to go back to, and it's a special experience.
And Piper, I gotta ask you what it's like having sisters that are twins.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah. It's kind of crazy sometimes, but I love them.
I was gonna say, and you guys get to I mean, you guys are almost. Can you ever get enough of each other? I mean, you're playing softball together.
Quite often.
Don't get a break.
So who's the? I mean, how different are you? Are you guys like? We talk about twins, the telepathy, all that stuff. Are you guys like exactly the same? Do you have your differences? How do?
I think we definitely have our differences, especially on the field. I'm a bit more assertive. Emma's very
Kind of just
hey,
go with
let's
the
go.
flow.
Yeah, going with the flow, seeing how everything goes. So I think it balances really well. But there's definitely some differences.
Yeah, I think she's overall on and off the field a lot more outgoing than I am. I kind of just hang back and let things happen. But
And of course, you guys have a special bond with your coach, Ariana White. I know she was your babysitter.
Yeah,
growing
it
up. I
was.
mean, how crazy of a full circle moment is that?
yeah, everything it's falling together.
Well, what was she? Is she different? How different is she as a babysitter versus as a coach?
You know, she was a lot cooler when she was my babysitter.
She let me get away with a lot of things as long as my parents didn't find out. And now she's like telling me what to do.
Did I hear about putting something in the microwave, or what was that? That
Oh,
little story.
Emma.
It was really not a smart idea. I put these Twizzlers in the microwave to see what would happen in a plastic bowl, and it caught on fire and made my house smell like smoke. And we had to try to clean my entire house and spray Febreze to get it to go away before my dad got home from work.
And then I fell down the stairs because it was too slick with the Febreze everywhere.
Just absolute calamity in the Henry household.
Yes, it's
lot
always
going on.
interesting.
But I think that kind of sums up the Henry relationship, though.
Oh,
doesn't it? In a way.
The
Yes.
true Henry experience.
What is Coach White like? I mean, you mentioned she's a little more maybe cooler as a babysitter or whatever. Well, what is she like as a coach just day to day?
She finds a good balance between when to hype us up and tell us like, hey, you're gonna get it next time, you got this, and being able to have that moment where she comes out there and tells us like, you need to get on it, this is what we need to fix, step it up, like you can do this. I think she finds a good bond in the positivity, but also being able to put that foot down as a coach.
There you go.
Yeah, it's great to be able to know that you have somebody that you can go to and that'll be in your corner at all times. Will, come out firing for you, but will also step back, able to analyze and be like, hey, let's work on this and that. So I think it's been a great balance for us this season, and it's worked out a lot.
Gotcha. Piper, anything there?
I think she's very easy to bounce questions off of, and I'm a very analytical person. I like to know what's going on, and so it's very helpful that she can always talk to us, and I know I can always go to her to ask anything.
Very nice. And what's the ceiling for this team? I mean, what can you guys accomplish?
We want a regional.
We want a
really
regional
want a
title.
regional. And I think that going into this next week, coming off an 8-0 week, everybody did a great job. We really pushed through hard and kept the pedal down. But going into next week and then a regional, we're starting at home. We want a big win, and then we want to power through, and we want to keep going.
Do you feel like you're playing your best softball right now? I mean,
Yes,
you win 8 games in 1
absolutely.
week. That's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, I think it's more than just we played all different levels of competition this week, and never once did we, like, even if we fell behind, we came back. There was no major slip-ups where we got down. Defense played well. Our hitting was the best it's been, and it's been pretty solid this year overall. It's just everything continues to improve every day, and everyone's contributing on the bench or on the field, whatever it is they do.
And if your hitting is as good as it's been all year, that's scary for the rest of the teams you're going to face, I would think. All right, well, that is the Henry sisters on Shane in the Fast Lane on Schuck's Truck. That's a long title. Brought to you by Schuck Toyota, Emma Henry, Grace Henry, Piper Henry. I'm Shane Hulsey. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.